The one thing they don't tell you about change is that it is a long and arduous process. It doesn't come the way of Nepal very often. It takes time. It takes great effort. It takes extreme patience. It takes a lot of hinting at the same thing before the person whose opinion you're trying to change even starts on that process. Think about all the videos you've seen about people coming out of cults and how long it took them. How many of their friends and family never did it. It's very, very difficult to do. I think a lot of people give up because it's so long and it's so hard. You have to be so very nuanced and thoughtful about the words you choose. Because I've said this before, screaming, embarrassing, or shaming people never made anyone change their mind. If anything, it made them stay longer in their mindset and dig in their heels more. Story time. Okay, so I'm having a conversation yesterday with a man. He's talking about how the Democrats are blocking the government shutdown because they want to add more money to the budget. Aren't they the ones that were complaining about the budget or something like that in terms of healthcare and other programs? They're being hypocrites. And I just paused and I looked at him and I was like, these are line items that were on the budget last year, right? And he said, yeah. And I said, the budget this year is bigger than the budget last year, right? Yeah. Why do they want to make it more than it already is? It was on there last year. The budget's higher this year. So when they took that off, what causes that money going to now that is a better use of that money for more money than healthcare? Well, I don't know, but do you know? I don't know either. I mean, I kind of do, but that was not the point. You can't name the thing that this money is being better used for now. I can't name the thing off the top of my head that this money is being better used for now. What is a better use of that money than the American people? I did get a reasonable response. You know, I think you might be right about that. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to look into it. It's kind of like the Antifa argument, honestly. It's like the news sources that are saying Antifa is better organized than the right and da-da-da, but I can't name, and I've asked people to do that too, and I've had that argument, I can't name one Antifa organization. Can you? Because Antifa itself is not an organization. There might be things that call themselves, I don't know the name of it, Antifa something. I don't really know. But like the fact that you can't name it, because I can name a whole bunch of organizations and I can name a whole bunch of things that are wasteful that our tax dollars go to. But I can't name one thing that the budget cuts for education, school lunches, healthcare, Medicaid, Medicare, etc. went to that are a better use of American taxpayer dollars than helping the American people. I can't even name one thing that they're going to instead, regardless of how I feel about where it's going. And if you can't either, think about why that might be. Why do you think that is? And if you can name alternative violent organizations on one side, but not on the other, why do you think that is? I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying I'm a general public and I can't think of any. If I'm way off base, please let me know why. If you think that I'm being ignorant, please tell me why that is. I'm having a hard time squaring the two, if that makes any sense. Anyway, if you thought I looked tired before, I've come to the conclusion that what I thought was allergies might be a cold. What I'm gonna do, instead of doing anything on my to-do checklist for the rest of the evening, is have a sleep. I hope you guys all have a great night. Bye.